read that you will change lyrics on stage.
Yeah.
Like, that's during a concert or just like rehearsal? Or?
Yeah, no, during a concert, yeah, we'll always, every now and then just change a few words, something stupid and random.
But it will just throw them off completely?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just it's something for the fans as well, I suppose.
Who is like the one victim that you always seem to get out of all the guys?
I think maybe Liam. Liam, yeah, probably gets that the most.
Back with our E! News special, One Direction off the charts. That was Louis, of course, the practical joker of the group, giving us a little inside scoop. But I was thinking today, one thing that's certainly not a joke with these guys is the success of their latest album. They're telling me all about songwriting and the inspiration behind the hits I'm sure you've been hearing a whole lot of lately.
We're all really excited for people to hear the new album because we're pretty proud of it.
One Direction fans have plenty to be excited about too. The band's feature film, One Direction, This Is Us, out on DVD and Blu-ray December 17th, will give fans an intimate and all-access look at life on the road for these guys. And it doesn't stop there. The group's third album, Midnight Memories, dropped in November and has already created tons of buzz. What does Midnight Memories mean?
I just think everybody has like so many memories from midnight, so it kind of just like triggers thoughts out, I suppose.
Has this always been the case where you guys co-wrote a majority of the album?
We definitely wrote a lot more on this album. I think on the last record we co-wrote on like 4 songs, and that was pretty much like all together. And this time we just did a little different. We all kind of broke off in little pairs and did bits of writing.
Was there anything that you wrote about that means or has extra meaning to you in this album? Any song?
I think just a general growing up with the lyrics, like we just wanted to kind of talk about things that we'd been up to, and like we just tried to do that as much as we can, and hopefully the fans can tell which songs we tried to do that with.
What personal experiences will you be singing about specifically?
When you're writing songs, it's impossible to not draw on personal experiences, whether it be traveling or girls or anything, how just emotions. That's the amazing thing about music, is that there's a song for every emotion. 2 people can go through completely different things and still relate to the same song in the same way, and I think that's why. I mean, can you imagine like a world where there's just no music?
It would suck.
It would suck. I'd still be a baker.
You'd still be a baker.
I would.
All right, so the big question, now that they're on top of the world, what is next for the guys? Well, you may be surprised to hear what's #1 on their to-do list. Check it out. Why is it important? Just to kind of get away for a little bit.
Of course you do need that time to, just to be away and see your family and, see your girlfriends and that kind of thing.
Being in the world's biggest boy band has its perks, but the guys from One Direction are looking forward to a much-needed vacation. How long will that take place for?
I think we've just got a couple of months off, which is the longest vacation we've had in the history of One Direction.
When you're not spending your dinner time with thousands of girls, is that hard to get used to? Not having the screams for a little bit?
No, I won't say so. It's sometimes quite refreshing to get a bit of time to just kind of chill and do your own thing. And we like to just do normal things, like when we're backstage, we just play video games and stuff like that.
What are you going to do with yourself, man?
I don't know, there's an next record to be written, so I guess we're going to try and do a little bit of that when we can, but most times just slob about, eat rubbish food.
You say eat rubbish food, but I typed your name into Google this morning because, I'm a journalist and I have to do these things, Liam, and it said you had the best abs in the group, and that's from your buddies here. They think you have the best abs. How do you eat rubbish food and then maintain, like...
Mate, I don't know how it works, but I think we must have, like, an extra lease of energy from being on tour the whole time. Literally, I've got back, I can eat non-stop, like, just terrible food, but I just haven't put any weight on, which is ace. Love it.
We know that One Direction has streaming fans, crazy paparazzi, and tons of talent, but we wanted to find out what really goes on with these guys when they aren't in the spotlight. It was time to dig up the dirt and ask the hard-hitting questions. What's your secret talent?
I can still do this.
Is that exclusive?
That is an exclusive fart noise right there. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever embarrassed myself.
Who's always late?
That is probably me.
Zane.
Who spends the most time on their hair?
I'd say that's probably Louis.
Louis has quite a long time with his hair.
Louis takes the longest to do.
I don't think that's true. I think this is just a vicious rumour that's circling at the moment.
Who's the biggest flirt in the group?
I'd say Harry.
Harry Styles.
I feel like everybody's saying Harry. Why is that?
He likes to flirt.
Who's the messiest?
Louis. Terrible.
Louis. 100%.
Louis.
Absolutely spot. I don't mind saying I am incredibly messy, and that's the way it is.
Hit songs, sold-out concerts, and cool personalities to match. It's easy to see why the One Direction phenomenon isn't slowing down anytime soon.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, all the best. And thanks for watching E! News.
Yeah, coming up next, NBC's Dancing with the Stars. Jason Kennedy.
Right after this. It's like that fake voice that I use. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us right now. Don't forget to watch E! News weeknights at 7 and 11:30. And keep those mobile devices set to E! Online to keep up with all the latest on One Direction. And, of course, all your other favorite celebrities. Bye, guys.